Hey, what's up? I have not made any videos because I didn't think there was a point in making any Dota videos because I had no idea what the hell was going on. It was so crazy and so, surprising, and so many weird things were happening that there was, if I chose to say anything, there was a very high chance of me being wrong, okay? And I didn't have anything to like positively that I wanted to say because I just didn't know what the hell was going on. There were so many surprises and different things. But let's just for a second put TI aside and just talk a little bit about EVO. EVO just happened. It finished yesterday. I actually got up today and watched the finals of the things that I missed. It was Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 4 and Ultra Street Fighter 4 that were very late, and I decided to just go to sleep and watch them in the morning, which is what I did today. All the VODs are up, so if you want to check out fighting games, the finals, the biggest tournament in the world, Evolution Fighting Championship 2014, you could just go to SRK Evo 1, okay, on Twitch, and check out their profile, and the past broadcasts, the VODs are there for each game. It's about 2 hours. You don't have to watch all of it. You could skip. It's top 8, right? You could skip to like 20-30 minutes before it ends, and then just watch really the losers bracket finals, winners bracket finals, then losers bracket finals, and then the grand finals of each of these. I got to watch Killer Instinct and Super Smash Bros. Melee. Both of them were really interesting. I've never watched Killer Instinct before, but it's apparently a really cool game, and Smash is the hypest, is the most interesting, I kinda, for me, especially after watching the Smash Brothers documentary and, watching these players that I now know so much about them a lot more. Watching them, it was really, really interesting and really cool, and the game itself is also really, really great. EVO is wonderful. It's always wonderful. It had about 100K viewers or so, which is great. And, fighting games, for me, super casual when I play them, but I can appreciate the higher level, and I really think that it's great community. So yeah, I just go watch it. It's really, really cool stuff. And that was EVO. It now ended, and now there's no conflict because I actually had EVO as well as Dota. And it was like, I don't know what to watch. It was hard. It's impossible to concentrate on both of them. So you just kind of watch one thing and then miss stuff on the other, which sucks. But okay, no more conflicts. That's it. EVO is done. Put it aside. And let's take a look at the standings. This is, again, the standings of the last day. Obvious spoilers. I'm not going to spoil anything on EVO because, go watch the finals. It's the finals, and there's not much for me to say. But I'm going to show you the standings, so if you don't want to see the standings, even though they already happened like 2 days ago, Dota, spoilers. Don't yell at me for spoilers. Alright, so these are the standings for the last day in terms of the group stages. There isn't much for me to say or analyze because it's so, some of it is expected, but some of it is kind of not. And it's really, I believe it's really cool. It's the best year we've ever had with so much. There's no team that's undefeated. There's no team without any wins. I'm actually really happy that Arrow, which is at the bottom, actually won a couple. And, we didn't have a repeat of last year where they just lost. Not Arrow, but we had a team that just lost all of their matches, didn't win a single one. We also had undefeated teams, or a team. This year, if you look at the middle, which is the important part, 8-7, 8-7, 8-7, 8-7, 7-8, 7-8, 7-8, 7-8. It's so close. Everything is so close. The skill levels are immense, and it's so cool to really see this. If we'll go one by one just a little bit, you'd expect Vici, DK, and IG to be at the top, but you'd expect DK and IG to be closer to the top than Vici. Vici just played amazingly well, and so they're there. Evil Geniuses, yeah, you'd expect them to be top 8, but not top 2. They just played incredibly well, and that's why they're just there. Navi, everybody counted them out, but as you can see, they are top 5 because it's still Navi. I told you it's still Navi, and you cannot count them out. Cloud9 playing amazingly well. It's just great to see them really, really be strong and cohesive. And, Sing Sing playing Meepo. We actually only saw that yesterday, but Sing Sing playing Meepo, that is going to be a thing. That is going to be a thing. Yes, even though they lost one with it, but never mind. That's Cloud9, really cool to see. Liquid did incredibly well. Nobody expected this. This was one of the biggest surprises, Liquid doing so well, Sadly, again, spoilers, in the bubble races yesterday, they lost to LGD, which means they are eliminated. It's actually, Titan and Liquid should be swapped here, I believe, but it was Liquid versus LGD in the bubble races, and the loser got eliminated. Liquid are out. Nobody expected them to do this well, but they did, and eventually they did. You know, LGD was better, so that's fine. Today we'll have Titan versus Newbie, and the loser will be eliminated as well. Titan doing a little bit better than most people expected. Newbie doing very well, but you know, not as well as people expected. I do think, even though the scores say otherwise, I do expect Newbie to do better and beat Titan, but we'll see what happens. And you actually really want to do this. It's kind of mind-boggling, the difference of money that you actually get if you make it to the key arena, which is, you know, Titan versus Newbie. They're the last one that can get eliminated. If you make it to the key arena, the worst place, if you get eliminated immediately, it's still $500,000, $500,000. And if you get eliminated here at the group stages, the maximum amount you can get is $50K. So there's a huge difference in money, which is insane. Yeah, it's about the game, but it's also about the money. And holy crap, there's a difference. So you want to make it to Key Arena, goddamn. LGD, yeah, they made it through. They started crap, and then they made huge adjustments, and they did way better. And there were so many topsy-turvy things. I mean, if you look at the standings in day 1, they're so different. And the day 2, they're so different. And then 3 and 4, it kind of starts being what it is now. It was just insane. The really biggest surprises is Alliance being out. And this is hilarious for me to watch. They actually got back in the last 2 matches that they played against Navi and... was it IG or D? No, it was EG. It was Navi and EG the last 2 matches. They actually completely reverted back to maximum rat, and was kind of sad seeing Navi lose to Alliance with that style that actually lost them, you know, first place last year. But then they tried it against EG, and EG said nope, and just demolished them, which was very pretty to watch, because I specifically hate that style of split pushing and rat. They're out. The sad story is really Fnatic. They're fan favorites. Everybody likes seeing them. They're fun to watch, and it was really sad to see them go. But they played admirably and did very well. And sadly, they're out. Navi US did amazingly well the first day, but then they just kind of flopped. Arrow, not gonna say much. Mouse Sports, valiant effort again, but sadly they didn't make it. And holy crap! It's all I could say is holy crap. You know. This is super interesting. This is undoubtedly the best year ever. I mean, really, we have 4 teams with 8-7 and 3 teams with 7-8. It is so close. No team undefeated. No team with no wins. What is there to say except just going through this and just, yeah, this is what happened. Not much. There's no analysis, too much to do here, I feel. We're just going to have to see what happens. You could take any 4 teams out of what we have right now, throw them at the finals, and it's really anyone's game. There's no, I wouldn't say that there's any really dominant teams. Yes, Vichy and Evil Geniuses are at the top right now, but they could lose to anyone and they could beat anyone. So I'm just super excited to see what happens. Anyone can take it. Everybody deserves it, which is the most important thing. I just can't wait. You know, today, last day of bubble races, we get a couple of days to breathe, and then on Friday I'm just gonna be glued to my television screen, this screen as well as my television screen. I set up the laptop there, connected with HDMI, gonna sit down, have a lot of fun, and that's it. Let's just see what happens. Just give me more Dota. I want to see more Dota. About the production, I just want to mention that the multicast was great. Bruno did a wonderful job making you feel like you're watching all the games simultaneously. It was just really great, and that's it. I'm just going to watch stuff. I don't think there's much more to say. I mean, really, what am I saying anyways? Nothing. It's Dota, you know? Alright? Okay, thank you so much for watching as usual. I'll see you guys next time. I will be making videos from now on, because in the groups, like in the actual playoffs, I believe. I hope at least. I'll be able to do them at like 4 AM. And yeah, let's just watch Dota. See you guys.